And I also think, you know, much like Inigo Montoya with his quest for vengeance, he did not know what he was going to do and who he was as a person once that quest was fulfilled. And that's why there's the proverb of like vengeance is a dish that poisons two or something like that. It destroys two lives. So, but yeah, we another thing we talked about was the deities, and you know, Sly, you had said that like there weren't. I mean, you're a dragon. You do your own thing. That was the long and short of it, as from what I understood. Moon had expressed interest as he searches his mini fridge very loudly. Um, and Dudley, have you looked at these deities at all, or do you have any interest in like venerating a deity in potentially return for a boon? Like it wouldn't be like taking levels in a cleric. It would just be like, oh, I wanted to infuse just a little bit more like faith. I did say there would be boons involved. A boon is a minor bonus that I'll hand out. So, for example, just a shot in the dark here. I'm gonna say that Moon, you'd probably venerate Atna because she's an orc. Yeah. Okay. Also, interestingly enough, Atna's domains are justice and vengeance, and I think that ties in very well with your character, and would be. Mhm. Yeah, like I was saying about Inigo, you know, it's an important question to ask. What happens when you complete your quest for vengeance, if that's a thing? Because usually, people who undergo those, that's their basically primary and only motivation for a lot of things. Some will dabble into other things, like I found love on the way for my quest of vengeance, but a lot of Moon. So yeah, just sometimes I'm robot. Is that fine? Is that better? Is it better now? Okay. Because it's not showing me having dropped frames. Anyway. Right. So, venerating a deity is just doing stuff in their name and stuff that they like. And oftentimes, if they have any sort of power whatsoever, you'll know when you do stuff they don't like. Well, it's very, very obvious for a paladin. Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, but well, right. Maybe just like you get hit by lightning or whatever. There will be a sign. There'll be a sign that will be relatively obvious. I mean, yes, that's how the goddess of justice. Go ahead. Exactly. So anyway, yeah, right. But sometimes it do. All right. So uh, Moon. Well, I talk and then you interrupt me. So venerating a deity of justice and vengeance. What do you think would? What do you think? What do you think you could do that would be like? Yes, this would please her. I'm trying to be very open ended about this. I'm willing to work with you. Okay. Okay. Well, you haven't. So first off, you haven't discussed venerating a deity before. So we're not trying to backtrack. We're trying to say right now you found God. What do you think would be the best way? What do you think the best way from now on to venerate that deity would be with a domain of justice and vengeance? That would be that would be um no, that's just a bit too much of an undertaking. No, it's just too much of an undertaking. Like many many people will venerate more than one deity because like mhm, okay, okay. Well, I mean that was a you guys thing. I mean that's just that was a point of like how you guys progressed the dungeon, but like um do you want to bring out Solara? Mhm. Is that because he's not here? No, that was good. That was good. I messaged him afterwards saying that giving Sun the fire bat suit was a really good idea because I hadn't planned for that. I honest to God thought Dudley was gonna get into it, and then you guys were like, "Let's go with the Sun." I was like, Sun's a good choice. Demosthune, you'd call it. I believe we were ready to proceed. I mean, I'll be honest. I wasn't trying to get a new marching order, just iterating what we had so far. Shook hands on this just now. Uh huh. Yeah, but also I'm not Prince. There we go. What's music? Bards also play music, and he's not dead. He's just kind of ascended or assimilated. That is probably better. All right, here we go. 3,000 ping. What a lovely day. Oh well, that's another way to look at it. Anyway, moving on. Moving on. Moving on. So Thune is romping. Yep. It's not chugging. Yeah. All right. All right.